So we'll continue with the market. So today we're going to talk about disequilibrium in the market. The market is stop that already. The market is supposed to be at equilibrium every now and then. Why? Because without equilibrium, there's no market clearing. The market is supposed to be cleared. That is why we have to agree on price, quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Get the point about equilibrium. Equilibrium is the price of agreement between the quantity demanded of a product and the quantity supplied. So every now and then, we have to reach an agreement, which is equilibrium. So at this point, both buyers and sellers have agreed to buy and sell at this point. So it is expected of those goods that are brought to the market to be sold. That is what we call market clearing. Then, when a situation arises that brings about disequilibrium, it would have meant that there's excess demand or excess supply. So can you just stop that way? I said pens down. Pen down. There's excess demand or excess supply. What brings about excess demand? Price is at equilibrium at this point. So it's fine here, it's at equilibrium. These are our quantity. But as soon as the price falls below the market price, consumers have the opportunity to buy more. This brings about excess demand. Get the point again. There's a market price where both buyers and sellers have agreed to sell and buy. But as soon as the price is set below this price, consumers have the incentive to buy more. The demand exceeds supply. Do we get the point I'm making here? Consumers are conscious about price, yes or no? Yeah. Great. So now we have the opportunity to buy at a reduced price. So this gives us the motivation and incentive to buy more. As a result of that, we want to buy as much as possible. That brings about excess demand. Do you understand excess demand here? So excess demand occurs as soon as the price is set below the market price, which is at P. This is our market price. This is our market equilibrium quantity. So this is our equilibrium point, the point of agreement between demand and supply. As soon as the price is set below this price, any point below this price brings about excess demand because consumers are favorable. They are in an advantageous position. They want to buy more. Do we understand excess demand here? Do we understand excess demand, please?
Yeah.
Great. Then, the other situation goes to when the price is being set above the equilibrium price. A price set above the equilibrium price, based on the law of supply, the higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. So this gives producers the incentive to produce more. So as soon as the price is above the equilibrium price, producers have the incentive, they have the motivation to produce more because it allows them to make more revenue and profit. Then they want to supply more to the market based on the law of supply. The higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. So as soon as producers feel that the price is above the market price, it is an opportunity for them to make more. So they want to supply more. Do we understand? So supplying more, do we understand, please?
Yeah.
Supplying more means that there's going to be supply more than demand. So if supply is more than demand, if supply exceeds demand, it becomes excess supply. Do we understand excess supply? There's excess demand if demand exceeds supply. And that means the price is set below the market price. There's excess supply if the price is set above the market price, which means supply exceeds demand. Any question about that? Any question, please? So these situations will bring about disequilibrium in the market. Both situations are not good. Consumers are favorable on excess demand. Producers are favorable with excess supply. So it means the market is not in agreement. There's going to be a new equilibrium. A new equilibrium that does not favor both suppliers and producers, or suppliers and consumers. Because it's a market that needs agreement. But now there's disagreement in the market because there's either excess demand or excess supply. Every now and then, the market must reach equilibrium. Either this or this brings about disequilibrium. And disequilibrium means there's no agreement in the market. The market must agree. Producers must be willing and able to supply at a given price. Producers should be willing and able to buy at a given price. But at this point in time, the price is not the same as the quantity. So there's disequilibrium. Do you understand disequilibrium now? So how do we correct disequilibrium? Because the market must not be at disequilibrium. The market must be at equilibrium every point in time. So how do we correct it? For suppliers, when there's excess supply, what do? Excess supply first might reduce prices to encourage consumers to buy. When there's excess supply, it means supply exceeds demand. So what do you do as a firm? You reduce the price. The price is set above here. The price is set above equilibrium. This is the market equilibrium. As soon as the price is set here, there's going to be excess supply, right? So for excess supply, it means there's disequilibrium. Supply is more than demand. For you to encourage consumers to buy, to reduce your excess supply, you reduce the price. Back to equilibrium. Do we understand here? Yeah. So there's disequilibrium. To solve the problem of disequilibrium, you have to reduce the price so that consumers will start being encouraged to buy. We need the encouragement of consumers to buy, isn't it? So to do that, reduce the price. As soon as the market is able to, as soon as the firms are able to reduce the price, the market comes back to equilibrium. If there is excess, to reduce that, reduce the price. Consumers will be willing to buy more. Then excess supply will be solved. Do you understand the first way to solve excess supply? As soon as there is disequilibrium, we need to solve the problem back to equilibrium. To solve the problem of excess supply, we need to reduce the price so that those excesses will be bought by consumers. Do we get the first point? Do we get the first point, please? Yes. The second way, firms might reduce the quantity supplied or the output. Another way to solve the problem of excess supply is to reduce the quantity you are selling to the market. Reduce your production. So when you are able to reduce your production, the market will come back to equilibrium. Do you understand excess supply here? So two situations to solve excess supply. Either you reduce the price or you reduce your output. Is it clear? Any question about it? Then excess demand. Excess demand comes as a result of price being set below the equilibrium price. Price being set below the equilibrium price, excess. What should firms do? Firms have to set the price. So as soon as there's excess demand, we need more. To stop us from needing more, we increase the price. Yes. Do we get it? Firms understand that the consumers need more of the product. So what would discourage us from buying more of the product when the price is high? Because we are conscious about price. So firms would increase the price to solve the problem of excess demand. Is disequilibrium clear? Any question about disequilibrium? Yes?
You said you're going to say what does disequilibrium?
I just said it now. Disequilibrium means there's no agreement between quantity demanded and quantity supplied. There's no agreement. This is agreement. But here, there's no agreement between quantity demanded and quantity supplied.
Yeah, got it.
That's disequilibrium. Any question?
No.
Okay, we'll move on.